In beautiful Harrisonburg, Virginia, Bridgeport Stadium, it's the Coastal Carolina Chanticleers and the James Madison Dukes. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. We are keeping an eye on the weather in this one. Holly Rowe has the latest.
This is a bright and beautiful day, but I can tell you the temperature is chilly. Not always used to these kind of temperatures here. They are ready to have some heaters on the sideline. I see players trying to warm their hands. Particularly important for the wide receivers. They do have gloves on, and the quarterback's trying to keep.
And the Dukes will kick off first, and here we go. Fielded in the end zone. It's Johnson. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The Chanticleers offense will have the ball first. And this junior wide receiver is a focal point in their passing attack. He's worked his way into this passing attack, and the coaches are very pleased with his progress.
It's pretty amazing when you watch this offense because they're not very talented. They're average, quite honestly, a lot of spots, except the guy at wide receiver, David. He is elite. And today on offense, everything should go through him.
And when you've got one of those guys, you've got a chance, right? One guy that puts fear in the defense. And I love that we continue to see guys have real success at smaller levels, right? It's not just the power four. These are guys that end up getting plucked and go to the next level. You can still be a burner and still have that great speed and route running and develop. And this guy has, and he is one of the best players on he actually is the best player on this team, and he is option number 1 for this squad.
He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. Personal foul. Well, that was an easy one for the officials. You can't grab a face mask like that, and it costs the defense a first down. Tells the run, wants to pass. Quickly out to the tight end. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. The Chanticleers with the 1st and 10. Dropping back, it's Barber. The throw to the outside is complete. He is pushed out of bounds at the 19-yard line. Out wide right, it's Washington. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. And the Chanticleers have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Defense there to stop him after a 4-yard gain, and it was a good move that got him that much. They pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on 2nd and goal. And the penalty accepted, and they'll move him back. And guys, everybody needs to be on the same page. Those false starts in this part of the field, crushers. 2nd and goal. A little release to the back. Back's going for the goal line. Touchdown, Coastal Carolina. Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
I really like that drive for this offense. Putting last week behind them, putting a drive together, showing some explosiveness. This offense really put last week behind them. The poor performance last week, starting off with a bang here today.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. 76 yards on the drive for the touchdown. And they cap things off with a 9-yard touchdown pass. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So the James Madison Dukes offense gets to come out for its first possession of the game. Arrington Maiden, still a lot of upside for this quarterback, and they're hoping he can reach his potential.
And I can just tell you, man, just by watching the tape of this dude at the quarterback spot, I don't like it. And I say that, I don't like it from a defensive perspective because he's just got so much speed. He can put so much stress on the defense, and it's just one guy. Break one tackle, can take it to the house, Palmer. It's a rare combination of what this guy can do. He can just take off in the blink and kill defenses.
Must be nice, because I have no idea what it feels like, but to be able to run that fast and stress a defense, that's got to feel pretty good, at least if you're on offense, right? Because not only do you have to focus on our running back, and not only do you have to focus on all of our weapons on the perimeter, because this guy can throw and hurt you.
Makes a grab and room to run. Gets the ball up to the 50-yard line, and it'll be first down. Fast completion moves the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Right side, it's Collins. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. Wasting no time slinging it around. Going to try to get it himself.
It's just so nice to have a QB. You can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short.
And this defense has got to be jacked up, man. They finally forced the fourth down, right? They've gotten a couple of first downs.
And they are sending out the field goal unit now. Thought they might spin that wheel of fortune on 4th and short, but they'll line up for the field goal. And that is no good. And they couldn't cut into the lead. It's still a 7-point game.
And sometimes I just feel like fourth down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss-make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
The Chanticleer is now ready to go on offense. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. There he goes. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Looking to throw, it's Barber. Keeping his eyes downfield. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain. They'll need a bunch on second down. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Wants to go up top on second down. Look out! He'll try to do it himself. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit. Let's see what they do here on 3rd and short from the 41. Looking to throw for it. Extending the play. Got a little grass. The 20. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. The Chanticleers have it with a 1st and 10. Got him on the RPO. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Nowhere to go. Same song, second verse, as this defense is ready for this guy. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Oh, pressure's coming. And he's in. Pounded his way in for the score. Touchdown, Chanticleer.
Well, even calling his number, running the ball a lot on this drive, Dave, that's an outstanding run right there. But whether it's designed or whether it's off script, scrambling around, this defense can't find a way to corral this guy. And if I was on offense, I'd keep letting him do this.
Yeah, and the annoying thing is, man, the quarterback gets the ball every single play. They snap it to him. He can throw it. He can scramble. He can run. So really just opens up the whole field is at his mercy. And this defense right now, not finding a lot of answers. They've got to do something to stop this quarterback.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead.
That makes the score Costal, Carolina, 14.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. They'll be able to get off one more play before quarter's end. Drops back on 1st down. Makes the grab on the left. Oh, the quick spin move. He wasn't far from taking it to the house, and that'll be the final play of the 1st quarter. That's the end of the period, and Coastal Carolina has the lead. Let's take a look at the numbers, and they have jumped out to an impressive start. Going to need to step up to make sure this one doesn't get out of hand as the second quarter is about to get underway. So after the break, they'll go back to work. From the gun, running back on the move. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down.
And I'm not surprised, right? Like, they go to him again. Last drive, he did an unbelievable job. And if I'm this defense, just keep honing in, right? Like, making sure he has to earn it. Making sure a lot of people get near him. Continue to hit this running back. Try to slow him down and cool him off.
Pulls and fires it complete to the right. Able to haul it in, and right to the ground he goes. Only a pickup of a couple. Gives it. Knocked down immediately. Coming to the line of scrimmage at the 30. It would be a long field goal, but they'd love to pick up a few here on 3rd and long. Keeps it himself. Made a defender miss. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 13. The Dukes racing to the line in a hurry up. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They give it to him again. All over him immediately. They'll have to push the ball down the field here on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Rush right in his face. He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run. 1st and goal, and this feels like their chance to give him a finish. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he's in. Touchdown, James Madison. The offense finds a way to cut into this lead, but they still have plenty of work to do.
They do, but that's a big score. You don't want to get late and start getting in the second half when you're fighting to come back by so many points. So great job getting points, get that momentum back on your side so you can come out and do some good things when you get the ball next time.
On to attempt the try. And after the extra point, they've cut the lead in half, down 14-7. So they put together a 9-play, 75-yard drive and close the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. And no chance at a return. Here they'll start this drive at their own 25. Coastal Carolina has it. The Chanticleer offense headed back to the field. They've been firing on all cylinders, touchdowns on each of the first 2 drives, and they'll try to make it 3 for 3. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Dropping back, it's Barber. Still looking, trying to make magic on the scramble. They finally corral him, but he turns that into a big gain and a first down. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. Got it behind the line. It's Gardner. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. And the Chanticleers come to the line with a new set of downs. Pulls and fires complete to the right.
I'll tell you, this slot receiver, he really does give his quarterback a nice option. Runs really good routes. He's got nice hands, and you saw it on that last play.
Motion from the wideout. Out of the gun, the give to the back. And again finds nowhere to run. Maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage this time. Looking to throw. Flip it out to the back on the screen. He was fighting his way toward those sticks, but they'll stop him a couple of yards short. A field goal attempt from here would just be 48 yards, but they'll try to move the chains on 4th down and short. Needs it. He is stuffed on 4th down and stopped behind the line of scrimmage. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Not much he could do there. Does pick up 2 to the 34. Long way to go on 2nd down. They give it back to him. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and they've got a chance to lock this thing up before the break. They need a huge play on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And the rush will get to him at the 25. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. And the Dukes will try to pin them back with the punt. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Hauls it in at the 25. Coverage unit all over him, stopped immediately. Give to the back. Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line. The shot that clears in the hurry up.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
Slides to the ground after picking up the first. Great play on 2nd and short. First down, 10 yards to go.
And coming into this football game, man, watching this guy's tape, he's such a complete quarterback, and Reese talked about him early in the game, but he's showing...
Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Takes it the other way. Inside the 30. The 10. The pick 6. He takes it in. Touchdown, Dukes.
And the free safety roaming the middle of the field, you can see just reading the quarterback's eyes. And how about the break on the football, taking a great angle to pick it off and then do some damage and make the big play for this defense to score some points.
The extra point here would tie the game. And they add the extra point to finish the drive.
Number 5, set to kick this one.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Johnson. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. From the gun, the running back has it.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Fake to the back, wants to throw it. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. The hand to the running back. They make the stop. It'll be 4th down. The defense does have a timeout to use if they want to try to put up points before the half. Trying to save time on defense, they use their 2nd timeout. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Makes the signal, secures the fair catch, and they'll put it in play at the 37. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Snaps it, they'll throw to start the drive. Left side is Keller. They'll use a timeout right before halftime, maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. And they're going to head out to line up for a field goal. And he'll line this one up from 53 yards out and try to bang it through. And the try is no good. And here in the 2nd quarter, we remain all knotted up.
Oh, man, the dreaded doink when you knock it off the crossbar. Those are the ones where, man, just a couple inches to the other side, towards the middle, and that thing's in, but it still counts as a missed opportunity.
Back to pass, it's Barber. He's going to let it go. It's incomplete, and they tried to finish this quarter with a bang and couldn't quite connect. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Fellas, welcome into the Week 13 edition of the EA Sports College Football Update Show. So many seasons on the line. We get right to it with Indiana taking on the Purdue Boilermakers. Now back over to your game in Harrisonburg. And talk about a good, competitive game so far. Not saying this has been the best first half we've seen in the history of these two programs, but they've matched each other's intensity, and the result has been, well, a good, competitive game so far. They don't call me the most creative man in broadcasting for nothing, you know. And with that, let's head back to the guys at Bridgeforth Stadium.
He'll put total leather and get this second half started. And he's going to try to return this one. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. James Madison's offense comes out ready to get this drive going. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Palmer? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense. We're going to find out here.
The Dukes have it with a 1st and 10. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. He is snowed under nowhere to go, and it'll be 2nd and long. Intercepted, and that's not how you want to start a half. Just a small return, but a big play as they have it now at the 45.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his 2nd of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
Coastal Carolina takes over, and here comes the offense. Handoff from the gun. Got a little space. Turning it on. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a 1st down. Looking downfield, it's Barber. Turns it upfield.
These wide receivers are so athletic out wide now. You're so worried about getting beat deep. And these slant routes, they can be a good changeup. I mean, just a couple steps, stick your foot in the ground, come inside. It might not be huge gains all the time, but, man, it keeps that DB off balance.
Great shot at a field goal from here. You don't want to be reckless and take it off the board, but you got to go for the score. Got enough to move the sticks. 1st down from the 17. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll run it. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Trying to surprise him with the pass. Here comes the heat. And it's a sack.
And protecting their quarterback is job number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, as many as you want to put it up. They got to make sure they take care of him so he can make those plays. Defense wins this rep. They win up front, get to the quarterback, and get the sack.
Third and long, a lot of ground to cover. On play action. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. And here comes the field goal unit. He'll line it up from 34 yards out. It's good. Easy call for the refs. And with that field goal, they now have the lead.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Set to kick off.
He'll bring it out. It's Scott. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. James Madison sends the offense back onto the field. From the gun, the ground game. He's got the first down. He's stopped, but he's got enough to move the chain. And the Dukes want to pick up the tempo.
Well, the defense just had to chase that guy down and make a tackle after a long run, and no chance to substitute. They got to get the play call in because the offense is trying to go fast.
And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Pulls it on the option. And he couldn't find any room to breathe. What a great job on the run fits by this defense. They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on 3rd and long from the 41. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll throw it. Working that left side now. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. The Dukes will punt it away on 4th down. Gets it away, solid distance, but more importantly, trying to keep it away from that return man. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. Got the quick completion. At the 35, he's got room. They get him on the ground, but it'll be enough to pick up the first down.
Well, we see another catch by this guy. This defense is going to need to do a better job of tackling the catch. In coverage, I know they want to slap the ball away, but if you can't do it and force the incompletion, you've got to at least make sure you're able to drag him down to the ground as soon as he catches the ball.
Cranking up a drive like that can really get you going. It's first down from the 44. Great job to separate the ball from the receiver there. 2nd and long here. He'll do it himself. Picked up about 6. They're looking at 3rd and 4. 3rd and short from the 49. Is this 4-down territory? To the air. It's Barber. They're all over it. And down he goes.
When you talk about outstanding pass rushers, you're always talking about dynamic guys, and he's been that each and every week for this defense. Speed, he's got power. You just simply can't block him, and that last play is his 10th sack of the season.
And the shot to clears will line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And the punt hits at the 6, and they can't down it, and it'll be a touchback. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Trying to turn the corner on the left. Stopped right there. And the Dukes now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Well, this game is all but wrapped up. The Week 13 scoreboard for the top 12 teams in the country looks like this. And it looks as if we are ready to get things started here in the 4th quarter. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. The play fake. With the catch, it's Scott. Makes the stop at the 33, but it's a 15-yard gain. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. Can't hang on, is incomplete. I think he was bracing for the hit and didn't hang on to the football. quick give. Here's some daylight. Got enough for the first down. He's brought down, stopped right at the 50-yard line. The Dukes have their offense in high gear. Taken down. And here comes the offense on second down. On the RPO, got him. They pull him down, but he's got enough, and it'll be a first down for this offense. And the Dukes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Motion from the wide receiver. Breaks into the open. And he stopped, brought down at the 18. It'll be enough for the first down. The Dukes have pushed it inside the 20. He'll keep it again on the option. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Quarterback keep. Finding. Touchdown, Dukes! They've got the lead here in the fourth.
And this offense showing off a little diversity, right? Like being able to run that option a different way, get a receiver that can catch the ball on the pitch, confuse the defense enough to create enough opportunity for the QB to keep it and punch it in the end zone.
Lining up to add another. And the extra point is good, and every point counts. It's now a 4-point lead in the fourth. On the move from inside his 5. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25. They'll send the back in motion. Back to throw, it's Barber. Grabs it in the middle.
As a tight end, if you're going to be good in the passing game, you've got to be able to feel the windows when defenses play zone coverage. And he did a really good job of that right there. He didn't rush. He didn't hurry. He took his time, found the soft spot, and gave his quarterback an easy place to throw the football.
They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down. Grab behind the line. It's Gardner. It'll be a gain of 6. Sets up second and 4. The shot that clears in a good spot here with second and short. Trying to establish the run. Oh, he's got some space. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Play action on first down. He felt the heat trying to get away, but down he goes. He'll lose a yard or 2.
And giving up 3 sacks a week ago. Now you've already given up 4 sacks. They got to find a way to protect their quarterback. Give him a little bit more time.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. One man in the backfield, and he gets it. Running it inside the 30 and finally out of bounds at the 27. Ball spotted at the 27. It's first and 10. Out wide right, it's English. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. Looking for running room. They're there to stop him at the 21 after a pickup of 2. They're staring down the defense and this crowd on this huge 3rd and 4. Looking downfield, it's Barber. Turns it upfield. He's got enough. It'll be a first down. They've got it at the 12. Set up for the first down play, and they're going to call a timeout and talk it over instead. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. Pulls it, trying to get the corner. Oh, what a cut! They'll wrestle him down at the 4-yard line after that run. Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Touchdown, Costal! And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the fourth.
And it's go time. You need a play late, and the big tight end comes through for you. You find him, he does the rest, catches the football, gets in for the touchdown, and now you take the lead.
Setting up for the PAT, and when he gets this late, every point matters. And it's good, and he's got the lead up to 3 late. They march 78 yards down the field, and they cap the drive with a 4-yard touchdown pass. And it'll come out to the 25, no attempt at a return. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And he's brought down after a short gain. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. On the move. Trying to make magic with his feet. There he goes. He's at the 40. And he's chased out of bounds, but not before he gets the first down. Stops the clock and has them on the move, trying to get the late score.
Fourth quarter, obviously, trailing in a football game, you're going to need this dude, your quarterback, to make plays. And you got to call plays like this where it's a pass, and he still takes off and gets the first down. It's his time. It's the fourth quarter. You're trailing. The ball's in his hands.
They made the defense pay with that last big chunk of yardage. Now 1st and 10 from the 30. Surged ahead for a couple there. It'll be 2nd and 8. The hurry up now, 2nd down, clock ticking.
And this offense doesn't have very many runs left in them. They try to sneak in the run. Nice job by the defense making the tackle, but they've got to try to maximize their time, maximize their plays to try to get some points on the board.
Looking for the edge. He gets nothing. Nowhere to go, and it'll be 4th down. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. The defense will take a timeout, 25 seconds left to play. And it's good! And they tied the game inside a minute to go in regulation.
Man, that is a massive field goal. So much pressure on him with just a couple seconds left here in the game. He knocks it through the uprights. It looks like this thing's going into overtime as long as your defense does not completely screw this thing up.
What kind of field position can he help them with on the return? Tackled and brought down at the 23-yard line, so not a whole lot of room on that return. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. Timeout is called by the offense. They have 14 seconds left. Looking to throw, it's Barber. Under pressure. Pass is incomplete. The clock is down to 9. They'll need a bunch on second down. Looking to pass, and they don't have a lot of time to work with. The pass is incomplete, and the clock will stop with 5 seconds left. And after the big play to start the drive, now 2 straight incompletions, and they need to find a way on 3rd down. Throws it deep. It's incomplete, but here comes the flag, and I think it's going to be a first down. What a big penalty at this juncture in the game. All locked up, and they get called for the pass interference. On its way, it's gone! A huge field goal, and they've taken the lead in the waning seconds. Sometimes it's just not your day. Things just didn't work. and that seemed to be the case here.
Yeah, they didn't get the W. They didn't do enough. But now you start to think about what could I have done differently? What do I need to become more offensively? Defensively, what can I morph into to make those extra plays, Jesse? That might be the difference in the next game that I play.
Yeah, David, they just need a little bit more. They need a little bit better effort next week. They're going to need better preparation this week in practice. There's no doubt this team has a lot of talent, but we just need a little bit more to ensure that this doesn't happen next week again.
That's going to do it for us as the